me when I say, if you think there's a reason why you can't do something, you can.
I keep getting the image of her running through a field with the tall grass, enjoying the sunshine, just frolicking.
Start listening to your own guides. Start listening to the signs.
The only thing that makes you jealous, fearful, and angry is your perception upon the situation.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's DeEtte. How are you guys all doing today? Oh my God, guys, I am a red hot mess. Oh my God, hi everybody. Yes, but you know what? In my defense, I have been traveling and work. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, guys. Don't worry, I'm going to put it back up. It's just, it's a red hot mess right now. This is DeEtte, and this is Unfiltered with DeEtte and Mike. And Mike is not going to be here tonight, and that is completely okay. It's completely okay. He's just, he's got some stuff going on in life. And that happens to the best of us. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. So tonight it's going to be more about readings, less about counseling or coaching, whichever. Although you guys know I am a certified life coach, but so who knows? I might do it all by myself. Who knows? Although it's not as much fun with it's not Mike, because Mike's he's a great other half to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hi, Keith. Hi, Rez. Anessa, am I saying that right? Anessa, that's beautiful. And Tim, hello, Diana. It's been a long time. I know. Actually, Diana, that intro Mike did for us. Gosh, it's winter. I'm wearing like winter stuff, so it was cold. So it is what it is. But yes, that's this last winter's intro, and he's amazing. He's truly amazing at that stuff. Isn't stuff why we're here? Isn't stuff why we're here? Okay. Oh, and I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. Oh my God, thank you. That does not happen very often, just so you know. So guys, guess where I've been? Anybody follows me, you know where I've been. So I have been. This is what I did. I started in Lower Wisconsin because that's where I'm from, and I'm hot. I'm cold today. It's just because my body's like all over from all the temperatures of all the different locations I've been, and time zones. Oh my God, only an hour off, but it's a lot. Hi, Jenny. So I started in Lower Wisconsin last Thursday. And from Lower Wisconsin, I went to Upper Michigan. Matter of fact, it was St. Salt Marie, Michigan is where I went to the largest Paracon there is. Excuse me. It is like the granddaddy of Paracons. And oh my God, just so amazing. So many incredible people. And I would love to say new friends, new acquaintances, new friends, new people. So many hugs. All those people. If you guys watch my Monday morning show, School Through Spirit, I got to give hugs to Dave Schrader, Mike Ricksecker, Brian Cano, Patty Negree, Tim Alley. Oh my gosh, who else has been on the show that I got to give hugs to? Oh my God, so many people. Oh my God, it was so nice well, Dave and Brian and Mike I've known in person, and Patty, of course. So Tim Malley was somebody new. But just so many new people. Oh my God, guys, if you guys know paranormal at all, and you may not, and that's okay. I got to meet John Zaffis this weekend and Chip Coffee. And I got pictures with both, and oh my God, and they're just amazing. You know what? Somebody said something this weekend, and it just clicked, because quite frankly, guys, I don't know a lot about the paranormal. Eek! Yeah, I admit that. Why? Because I'm new to it. I'm only into it a couple, like 2-3 years into paranormal. So that's really, really new if you think about it in the grand scheme of things. And when you're looking at that in relevance to who was all at this event. Now, who did I know? I knew Jason Hawes. Why? Because he's Taps. He's the original Ghost Hunter show. I knew him. I knew of his crew. I got to shake his hand, say, hi, how you doing? I was totally made an idiot of myself, but I did. And I shook his hand and said, hi. I knew Jack Osborne. Why? Because of TV. Got to shake his hand and give him and get a picture of him. I got, but and of course my friends, I know them, but really all these other people, I didn't know who they were. I didn't know who John Zaffis was. I didn't know who. I got pictures with dolls. I've got Audrey from the lady who lived in and wrote the book for The Conjuring, that house. She lived there for like 10 years. I got to meet her. And I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I didn't know who any of these people were. I really didn't. I mean, my friend Jenny Davis was running me all over Timbuktu going, oh my God, yeah, you got to meet all these people, which was awesome, truly awesome. But I kept going, I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know who these people are. And a gentleman, Rich, oh my God, what is Rich's last name? Oh my God, I'm gonna mess this up. I don't want to mess it up. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Richard Estep. Estep. He's an author. He's just an amazing gentleman, and he summed it up quite beautifully. He's like, it really doesn't matter if these people have credentials or not credentials. He's like, I don't hang around here because they're famous. I hang around here because they're just cool people. And I went, wow, that is so exactly it. I loved hanging out because they were all just really cool people. And I found before I left, I paid my fee for next year. I was like really quick on the ball on that one. Boom, take the money and run. Why? Because honestly, I can't wait. I really can't wait. It was just such an amazing experience. So again, I started lower Wisconsin, went to upper Michigan, which I really think literally when I got up there, it was like take a left and go to Canada type thing. And then when the Paracon was done on Saturday, of course, a lot of, the Paracon vendors stick around Saturday night to have fun and kind of hoot and handy around with everybody, which is also a fun time. I didn't. I took off. And where did I go? I went close to southern Michigan, 5 hours south, to hang out one of my dearest friends, soul sister, Maria Celeste Provolano Cook. And yes, she's Italian. And yes, she's gorgeous. And yes, she's just one of the most incredible women I know. And she's a medium, and she's a master teacher with me. And she's a spiritual pastor, and she's a devout Roman Catholic, and she's just freaking rock star and deals crystals, and she's awesome. And I got to spend 2 truly amazing days with her. So for everybody that says, DeEtte, you need a vacation, DeEtte took a vacation, guys. And I did. I took 2 days, and believe it or not, guys, I brought my computer, my laptop with me, and my schedule book, and my phone calendar, and everything else. And other than the Paracon, I didn't work. I didn't even open up that stuff. I did not open up my computer. I did not open up my ledger. I booked one thing. In case you guys are in Wisconsin and know about Old Baraboo Inn, I did book an event for a Halloween weekend, the October 28th. I'll be there. I'll be the I don't know, what would you call a headliner, the person advertised for that night. I don't know, just showing up to do an amazing time with them. So that's all I did. So literally I left the Paracon. I changed into a t-shirt. I changed into flip-flops, and there was no more work, and it was glorious. We walked about 3.5 to 4 miles each day, and we just went shopping and on the beach and on the boardwalk and out to lighthouses, and just talked and had camaraderie and sat and looked at ships and nothing. Just, it was so glorious just to do absolutely nothing. Other than be in the moment and enjoy a friend and talk and communicate and do some, intuitive work for each other, which really isn't work when you got 2 mediums coming together. It's just fun and it's conversation. And so guys, I refilled. So everybody that looks at me and goes, yeah, you need a vacation, I took one. I really did. Now, the reason I look this way, like I didn't take a vacation, it's because I got up at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time, 6 a.m. Eastern time. And within half an hour, I was on the road traveling home this morning. And thank you, Russ. Me too. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Courtney, and Keith. And I drove, and even my Garmin loved me and said, "You're still on vacation." And when it got a little bit of a traffic jam going on, when I was getting close to Chicago, because remember, I went up around Lake Michigan and I can't speak, up around Lake Michigan, and I came back down below Lake Michigan and straight into Chicago. And my Garmin or my phone literally went, "No, you're not ready to deal with this." And it vetoed me out of the way, and it cut like 12 minutes off my time, which was awesome. And I was home before 10 o'clock this morning, and I've had the most delicious, wonderfully day with my grandkids today. So there you go. That's what I've done for the last week, guys. That's what I've done for the last week. And there we go. But I will tell you, I hit the house, gave hugs and kisses, and I have been posting and booking and doing this and doing that all day. But it's with a light heart and a lot of love and going forward. And with that being said, guys, one of the things I did post and I launched today was my beginners class again. A class that, again, I wasn't going to put out. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to wait, until maybe around Christmas or the new year. And no, I had people going, "DeEtte, come on, do your class." And I went, "Okay, let's do it." So, yes, it was. It really was. But you know what? Got through it, which was awesome, Diana. So I decided to launch beginners again, guys, and we're going to take it with a fresh approach, a lot of fun, a lightheartedness. It's just amazing. So it's going to start September 12th. It is online, just so you know. It is online. For everybody that needs it online, it's an online course. And it is beginners, 7 p.m. on September 12th is when class is going to start. For that, just so if anybody, I know actually a lot of people that watch my shows or people that reached out to say, "Hey, we do a beginners class?" And I said, "Hey, let's do this." Also, everybody, this show will not be happening next Tuesday night, so please don't go. Yep, definitely, Denise, I will star you, darling. Why? Because I'm going to be in Florida. So, yes, I just got back from vacation, but it is time to take the grandson on his birthday vacation. And I asked him where he wanted to go, and he said Florida. He heard so many amazing things from his sister about last year's travels that I'm going back. So I will be going back to Florida with a pint size that's not quite 4 years old yet. And we are going to Orlando. And you know what Orlando means? We're going to Disney. But we are doing Epcot Center and we are doing Animal Kingdom and Disney Springs, but not the castle. So, and just again, you guys know me when I go on these vacations with these little ones. It's a vacation me. It really is, because I take one at a time and I follow them. I make absolutely no the only decisions I've made are what days we're going to which place, and that's because I had to buy tickets for it. But once we get to Florida, I literally we wake up and I go, "What do you want for breakfast? What time do you want to go?" And when we get there, I follow him. It's his decisions. We all are going to do what he wants to do. So for me, no decisions. It's going to be awesome. I love doing it. It's awesome. And I'll tell you what, it's the best vacation. It really is. So I will not be here next Tuesday. Again, I'm sorry for that, guys, but it is what it is. And yeah, there you go. What is going to be going on? I like the cast. That's the best for the little ones. And it is, Courtney. It is. I love it. I really do. I love it. I was at Magic Kingdom twice last year with Addie. Take him to see the big mouse. Yay! Yeah. The big mouse is everywhere. And you know what's really strange, guys, is last year I took Addie to Orlando twice. Magic, the castle. Is it Magic Kingdom? Yeah, Magic Kingdom twice and Epcot Center twice. And we've seen more of the characters at Epcot than we ever did at Orlando or at Magic Kingdom. So, and Epcot is Addie's favorite place to go. So we decided to go there. And Dawson's all about his animals. So why, there you go. We got to take him there. So again, I won't be here next week. I will be having Monday morning show. Oh, I know. I love Epcot. I can't even tell you. I love it. I really do. I love all over. We don't do the shopping because kids break things, but so much to see and just explore. And it's a kid's haven to go explore. But I will be here for Monday morning show. Just so Safari time, Nana. Exactly. See through it. Exactly, Jamie. And everybody, it was Jamie's birthday Saturday. So everybody tell Jamie Lynn happy birthday. And she was so awesome because Jamie was at the Paracon too. And by the way, guys, did I tell you I've already paid for next year's trip? I've already paid for it. It's done. I submitted, paid, will be at Michigan next year because hopefully they accept me. There you go. I'm going to do all I can to be a vendor there. So next Monday is Aaron G. Thompson. And I will be here for that show. Aaron G. is 28 Days Haunted. He's also Nick Simons. I always do that and I got to stop. Nick Simons. I'm going to say it 100 times. And I've said it 1,000 times and I cannot get Nick Simons into my head. Nick Simons and Aaron G. are partners in the paranormal investigation world. We had Nick on quite a while ago. I think it was July. Aaron's coming on now, so I'm super stoked to be able to bring Aaron on, which is going to be awesome. The lineup just continues. I'm going to let you guys know for School Through Spirit. We got Chaplain Jody Deem on the 11th. I've got Carol Phillip on 18th. Carol's coming on. I'm so excited about that. Oh my God. I need to fill somebody for the 25th. I don't have somebody for the 25th. I need to find somebody for the 25th. I'll do it. I'll find somebody. I know a few rock stars out there. So I know I can fill that date and I will get it filled. So I can let you know what those dates are for that person. I've been slacking, I'm telling you, because I got most of October booked. I just don't have that date booked. So I'm going to have to work on getting that date done, a couple of dates done there, and then keep rocking it up from there, which is awesome. Yeah, I got to do some work this week. Looks like I got to do some work this week, but I'll get it done. So super excited. Just, again, so much coming up. So I do have the in-person class being taught, guys. I already just had him on, Jamie. I just had Tim on. And he was awesome. His story is, oh my God, his story is mind-blowing. So I will have him on. I will. Trust me. I have a few people in my head that I'm like, gotta have on. Oh my God, I just love them. Let me think. So let's kind of continue this. Where will I be in September for everybody that wants to know? When I come back from Florida, the 16th and 17th, I will be in Ashland, Wisconsin. Yes, I'm going Northwoods again. I love the Northwoods. So we're going to Northwoods, Ashland, Wisconsin. And then we're continuing up the weekend after that. It is Great Lakes Paracon in Glenbeulah, Wisconsin. Now, yeah, I knew you had people at. I know, Tim. I know. So, and just so y'all know, Tim's going to be on Haunted Voices. Is it this week, Tim? I think it's this week. It wasn't last week, was it? Did I miss it? No, I think it's this week coming up. Anyway, going back to this, Great Lakes Paracon. It is in Glenbeulah, Wisconsin. It is the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Now, an extra special treat. This week. Thank you, Tim. If you're planning on being in Wisconsin and going to the Great Lakes Paranormal Conference, another, oh my God, incredible thing. I'm blessed to be one of the headliners there for that event. On Friday night, I'll be leading with an investigation on Friday night from 7 to 10. I took the 7 to 10 spot. Why? I'm not a 2 a.m. type of person. On Saturday, I will be teaching on Saturday, I am teaching a workshop that is called Mediumship in the Paranormal. And on Sunday, I am teaching automatic writing workshop. Both of those are okay. Russ, send his information to me again, please. Because I know you've sent it, but I think I've lost it. But I will be teaching a workshop for automatic writing. Now, both of those workshops are at a price. The investigation's at a price, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not like It's not a make or break you type price. So there you go. So anybody that's going to be in Glenbeulah, Wisconsin over that weekend, that's where you can find me, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So there you go. There you go. So that is what I've been doing. That's where I've been going at. That's everything there. It's been super exciting, but I'll tell you what, I've missed you guys. I've missed you guys because I do apologize because of summer. This show has kind of been put on the back burner, and I do apologize for that. It's just been incredibly difficult to get me and Mike on the same schedule. And then, it happens. It happens. And we knew that that was what was going to happen. And it'll probably be another month before this show really gets kind of regular. So thank you guys for always hanging in and showing up and watching and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. So there you go. I've only got one person that wanted a reading so far. I would thought by now you all get sick and tired of listening to me talk. This don't worry, we blame him. Who are you blaming, Courtney? You can't blame Mike. Because Mike would have showed up last week, but I wasn't able to do it. I just had some routine procedures done at the hospital. Not that I was in any danger, guys. I wasn't. And do me, Tim. You're awesome. I'm clicking. I'm starring. I'm clicking, guys. Okay, clicking. Just picking on him. I know you guys do. Me and Mike just rock this, don't we? I mean, we really. Yep, Denise, you are first, darling. You know what, Mike and me, I don't know. You guys know how this ever came about with me and Mike? I mean, it was crazy. I literally brought him on School Through Spirit. I think it was back in January. Literally one show. When the show was done, he went, you know what? I've had this idea for a show. And I'd already been doing the show. Do I have a lighter for this? Or did somebody take my lighter? I think somebody took my lighter. I will be like, ugh! Nope, I hid my lighter. You go bye-bye, you got to hide things like lighters because kids will get them. But literally he was like, oh my God, I got this idea, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, that sounds cool. And I went, hey, what do you think about us doing it tomorrow night? And he went, I ain't got nothing better to do. And I said, okay. So he came on on Unfiltered. Back and was just Unfiltered with DeEtte one night. And that's what it was, just one night. And he never left. And Mike and I don't talk on a regular basis, guys. I mean, I wish we did because he's awesome. I love the hell out of Mike. And I've always tell him, you ain't ever going to get rid of me. Never. I mean, he's just turned into an amazing friend. So much going on. We've got stuff possibly in the works. Him and I are thinking about thinking. I'm going to announce it, but it's still a thought. It's still in the works. It's still in the thought process. But we are thinking about doing Unfiltered event at an undisclosed location in United States, which would be a paranormal investigation, some reading, some counseling, camping, a lot of fun. Awesome. Again, it's just in the talks and the works of talking, thinking and all of that. And I'm telling you what, it's going to be a blast if we do it because it's going to be taking Unfiltered on the road and having some explorations, which is going to be really awesome. Guys, if you're also wondering about me and some other things that might be going on, solo with Shadow Hunters, that is we're going to start taping that very soon, solo, and that is a baby of Nick Sarlo's, who is the lead investigator for Shadow Hunters and the producer, film person, all of that wonderful stuff. And we're going to start filming that soon. And that is where I'm not doing investigations as far as now. I believe I'm just the host of that. Because I believe they've already started filming it. So, and that filming is individuals during investigation. So, you know, when you see them go ahead, one person go into the basement, one person go into this room, and you have that filming. So it is all of that. Okay. And then I'm just the host, which is really awesome. But I got some more exciting news. So that's one show. One. You know, DeEtte never does anything in one. If I have one radio show, I've got 2 radio shows. If I have one TV show, I got to have 2, right? Right? 2 TV shows. So I am in the works of talking with a couple of other gentlemen about doing another show. And again, it'll be on Pureflix. Very much in the very beginning conversation. So I'm not going to tell you who it's with. Not going to tell you what it's about. I know I bring it up and I don't tell you anything, right? But it is very much in the beginning works of conversating. And yeah. So why not have 2? But the second show, I'm not a host. I will actually be a medium. I'll be doing my job on the show. And cliffhanger. I know. I'm awful, aren't I, Courtney? So it'll be, you know, me actually doing investigation as a medium, a totally different twist on stuff that, you know, I haven't seen, nobody else has seen. So why not? Why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Let's do this. So, and I spent a lot of time with Patty lately, and which I love Patty. You guys, I don't know if y'all know Patty, but Patty's freaking amazing. And, you know, Patty says yes. She always says, just say yes. So that's what I'm doing. Just say yes. If somebody puts something on my table, yes, 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 let's do it. You know, why not? I only live once. I'm only 52. I got like, what, 30, 40 years left? I've said no enough. Let's say yes now. So there we go. So a lot of cliffhangers. But if it all pans out, guys, you're going to be like, DeEtte, we got too much of you now. DeEtte, go away. Always looking at your face. Well, trying to anyway. So let's go start some of these stars. Let's start with Miss Denise. I'm going to put your guys' faces and names up on the screen because it keeps me saying here, oh my God, Denise, I love that picture. I love that picture. So Denise, is it just a general reading, darling? Just a general? Oh, all of a sudden I was shuffling these cards and I feel like I need to go over here. I don't know why. I feel like I need to go to the Queen of Moon Oracle deck for you, Miss Denise. I don't know why, but I feel like that's where I need to go. Yes, just a general. You are awesome. Thank you for such quick response. I love that when people respond quick because it's nice. So we're just gonna, you know, because I haven't been around for a while. You know, we don't have the 20-some people. You never say that about a friend. You are so awesome, Rez. So I'm gonna kind of just pull some cards. I'm not gonna just do one card like we've done in the past. I'm just, oh my God, my spirit's coming in my nose is itching. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to talk to them because I'm not doing mediumship because I'm not bringing people up on the screen. But what I am going to do is just pull some cards and see what's going on. And there we go. There we go. So I'm just thinking about Denise in my head, seeing what's going on. Here, okay, of course, the show's got to be unfiltered. So as much as I've been cleaning up my mouth lately, I'm literally hearing Denise, we're getting our shit together. And I have no clue what that means because I didn't think your shit was bad. So, but I'm here. That's the first thing I'm hearing is we're getting our shit together. Although your ear's a little clogged, darling, your ear's a little clogged. And I don't think this is in the physical. I think this is a metaphysical, which just makes me feel as the ear's a little clogged. I do feel like you've been continuing this healing journey because the ear is going into my heart center. It's just kind of working it up. And it just feels like there's some digging going in there. Not even sure if you're so much aware of it because I feel like a lot of it's going on in the dream state. Okay. Because I just feel like things are a little bit all over the place, but I feel like it's in the dream state. But I do think it's clogging the ear. And when I say clogging the ear, I do feel like maybe some of the abilities, which, honey, you're amazing. I'm also seeing, you know, I do know you've done some episodes on your own personal Facebook page with throwing some cards, but I feel like you need to start throwing some more cards, doing more of readings, public readings, you know, putting it out there. Putting yourself out there just for fun, you know, if nothing, even if you don't want to build anything, just for fun, just kind of, I'm seeing like, I'm hearing to get a pat on the back, but I don't think it's so much of, whoa, Denise, you're awesome. And that type of pat, as much as it is that you just showed up and you're like, yeah, and people are saying, gosh, that really fit. And you're making a difference in people's lives. And at the same time, I'm feeling nervous just a slight nervousness, but I'm nervous in my stomach with that. So let's start pulling some cards. Oh my God, isn't this awesome? Isn't this awesome? Love it, love it, love it. I need a lead. I was gonna not read reverse, and I feel like I have to read reverse. So right off the bat, I'm getting the surrender card, which is really kind of going with exactly what I said. So it's surrendering with the healing, surrendering with the ability, surrendering with all of that. And I do feel like that's what it is, because I feel like somehow you've taken a little bit of a step back. Not sure if this is with mediumship or if it's just with life or what's going on, but I'm feeling, wow, just taking a step back, and all of a sudden my shoulder hurt with you. And I don't know what that is, because I know if it's the right shoulder, it's more about trust. So I'm not sure what's going on with the left shoulder. The card that came up reversed was the blossoming card. And I will tell you what, these cards really do kind of go together, don't they? Let's flip them this way or this way. I don't know. I flipped the camera so it wasn't driving me bad anymore. So, but we're looking at the surrender and the blossoming being reversed. And I do believe when the blossoming is reversed, it's kind of like stunting your own growth, stunting your own advancement, okay, which kind of makes me feel like in some aspects you've kind of taken a step back. And I think the step back is because maybe you haven't been doing a lot lately with everything. And I do feel like it's kind of going back, surrendering and allowing yourself to blossom back up again. And the cool thing is that I see when you start to do it, you have a lot of gratitude with it. But I think that gratitude is coming with, oh my God, this is awesome. I still have it. I still got this. I'm making a difference. And I do hear that this is time for you. It's like finally time for you to kind of step out and make that difference. Even though you don't think you are, I do think people are showing up. They're watching, they're listening, and they're going, well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I also heard health. I'm just hearing health in my head. So I'm almost wondering whose health it is that you're worried about. But I'm hearing that they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. I don't know if this is the husband or the son or what's going on, but I'm hearing they're going to be okay. I do hear that there might be a little bit of struggle there. Not sure which one it is. And I don't think it's with health. I think this is more with, hey, Thomas. I think this is more just a struggle. I'm hearing, we just shut the F up is what I'm hearing in my head. And I think that's you to them. I'm not sure if you're saying it or if it's just like a thought process. But you know what? I'm going to agree with you. If people start doing it your way, things would be a little bit smoother right now. So I'm going to tell you, put the pedal to the metal, have a blast, because now, God, it's so random, Denise, because now it's throwing me in one of your cars and it's saying, put your pedal to the metal, put the pedal to the metal, have a blast, put the top down, just start enjoying life. Just really start to enjoy life. Yeah. That's it. And all of a sudden, done. Sorry, Denise. So hopefully that really random, all over the place made some sort of sense to you. There you go. There you go. And if that is how this is going to be, I am so sorry. Hey, Princess Nye, I got you started. Hey, Thomas. Oh, my God. Glad to see you, darling. Glad to see you. So let's go to the next person. And I think that was the me. Do me. There we go. And it is Tim. Oh, my God. Guys. Yes, Tim is going to be on Todd and Nicole Strickland's show this week, Haunted Voices. You guys got to watch. But guess what, guys? Tim's book is going to be out pretty soon. Tim's book is going to be out pretty soon. And what it is, he's on my show. Why? Because we're doing a book launch. We're doing the book launch on my show, guys. And it is going to be Rockstar Awesome, because I know that book is going to be Rockstar Awesome. And I'm going to order the book myself, and I'm going to do a giveaway of his book. And I'm going to watch. I was with Diana. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I love Diana. How's the puppy? Did you get to love the pup? Did you get to love Sir Spencer Aloof? Sir Spencer Floof. I think he's, or Sir Spencer of Floof. Oh, I just named him. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy, Denise. I'm glad that made sense. I know. Oh, I don't know who the Facebook user is, but thank you so much for that because that is amazing. Amazing advice. Most people just exist in their lives instead of living. Don't just exist, but live, people. Exactly. Mike, is that you? I don't know if that is, but it feels Mike-ish. Oh, Sir Spencer of Floofington. Tell her I've named her puppy. She already named it. Sir Spencer of Floofington. It is your time, Denise. It is. So Tim, let's do you. Do you. Let's do you, Tim. And Tim, I would have called more this weekend, but you know what? I know we talked a little bit, but after that conversation, you got some rest, I hope. I'm going to tell you, Tim, I listened and I now accept me. And I think you know what that means. So there you go. So let's do Tim. Let's do a general for Tim. So guys, you're going to watch Tim hit the streets. He's hitting and he's running, guys. He's hitting and he's running. He's going to be a man. He's going to have his own radio show. I just know it. Sorry, Tim. That just. Sorry, Tim. I can't take that back, Tim. And that was the first thing that came out my mouth. Crap, stop that. Sorry. Do you want me to continue with the reading, Tim? Too late. Already shuffling. So that's what we're starting with, Tim. The explorations of Tim. And where is he going? So let's pull some cards. Oh, my God. We're going to pull in a couple. Tim, this is awesome. So, Tim, I grabbed the Oracle of Seven Energies for you. Oh, my God. So many spirits are with you, Tim. So many loving, adorable. So, cards I pulled for you, Tim, is card 10, 1, 35, 38, and 40. And I feel like I need to pull one more card. I don't even know. Oh, my God. Makes so much sense. So the first card I pulled was the Close Encounters, and it's really amazing because I think it actually is paired with the next card, which is Earth Magic, okay? When I put these two cards together, and I do feel like when you're looking at this Close Encounters, I know a lot of people put in with a whole lot of UFOs and things like that. I don't really think it is. I think we're looking at more of the butterflies and the transformations that are, happening with you. And I will tell you what, you've had a lot of transformations over the last year and a half. It's been incredible to watch this journey, but I do feel like you're into this final transformation to finally complete what you've done. This whole major stuff that you have done. And I do feel like you're finally completing it. That is done. You are just wrapping up, and that transformation is really completing. And I do believe it goes with the Earth Magic, because I do believe with this, it's been a lot of release. It's been a lot of allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to let go. Okay. And that's where I think those two cards are coming from. And how do I know what this is talking about? If I can get the card off the table, it is because it triple backed with the tall tale, which is your storytelling. It is that you are telling the tales. You're talking about your own story, your own life, and really putting yourself out there to help other people's on this journey. And that's how I also know it's the end of this, is because you finished the first tale. And with the finishing of the first tale, really does finish that close encounter. It finishes the magic. It finishes the completion of this transformation of this first part. Now, does it mean you're done? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. That's really the past for you. Okay. That is the past and coming into the present. Okay. So when I continue, let's go into the present. I pulled the endless possibility cards, because right now it is a what's next? What's possible? What else can I do? I know you've been through a whole lot, but right now it's kind of like you are now an author. You are an author, and what else can I do? I feel like right now you're looking at life and it's, oh my gosh, what more can I do? What else is Spirit going to put on me? And I feel like this is excitement, okay? Because I do feel like this is going, hey, where else can I go? And then it went into the land of in-betweens. Isn't that a cool card? And I don't think this is really about spirit, okay? Although spirit's got a lot of involvement in this, I do feel like this is you are bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth. And it is the endless possibilities that's holding on to this. It really is. It's going in between. And it's going, where else can you go? What else can I do? What else is possible? And I do believe when you're jumping around, because you are jumping from this to that to this and completion of everything, because we already know so much is in the works, but it's completion of it and finishing it. And the last card I pulled was, but are you willing to release? Are you willing to finish the releasing? Are you willing to finish going, I'm ready to let it all go. I'm ready to finally take the last that I'm holding on to, the last that I'm keeping here, that last little bit that keeps making sense, that you hold on to so tight. Are you ready to open the hands and let it go and let it finish the transformation for it all to come back to you? Your journey's not done. It really has just begun. Let's finish it with the last card that I felt. It's exposed and revealed. This is really deep. This is really deep. I feel like this should have been a personal reading on the outside. But exposed and revealed lets me know that that journey continues and that your journey that you're putting out there for everybody is going to help millions. And I did say it, millions. And I do believe that one day you will possibly have that talk show, that radio show that says, now my life makes sense. And now I realize I have so much wisdom and I'm willing to share that wisdom with the world. So there you go, Tim. Thank you for not chewing me out as I was going. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, let's go on to Keith. Thank you, Tim, for letting me do that. But let's go on to Keith. Let's go on to Keith. Let's go on to Keith. Would love a reading, please, and thank you. Let's go to Sacred Forest for you, Keith. I don't know why. I'm just all over the place with cards tonight, but let's go to Keith. I would tell you how exactly right this is, but you already know, although you use too many zeros. Not enough zeros, Tim. Not enough zeros. You need more zeros because you are that freaking amazing. He really is. Okay, so let's do this. Keith, and let's pull some cards for you, dear. I gotta hurry up. I've only got about 13 minutes left to read a bunch of people. Love the cards. Love that you love these cards. So let's pull some cards for you. I don't know how many cards we're going to pull, Keith. I don't. Everybody's going to be different. Prayers for Thursday. Lots of them. But you got this. So, Keith, let's start with purity. Ooh, I love this. I love this card because I will tell you what, you really are in the purity of your existence right now. And what I mean by that is you are in the purest form of getting to know you right now. And now I know your journey with the metaphysical, but I do believe that is not so much about the metaphysical as much as it is about you walking in to learn about yourself and really that you've stripped things down. And this part I don't know, but it does feel as if when I pull this card, you were stripping things down. You were stripping away the layers of the onion to find exactly who you are and what you do want to do. I don't think you exactly know yet, but I think you're working on that. And it makes sense because the next card I pulled is the growth card. And with that purity, with that stripping down, stripping things away, I do believe you're finding growth. And I do believe you're finding a maturity. Okay, I want to use that word, a maturity of wisdom that is coming in because I think you're having a lot of aha moments about yourself, about the world, about how things are, how things affect you, and where you're going. Okay, which I think is truly amazing. And the next card I pulled is the expansion card, which is also let me know that with this, that you are going to be expanding. But when I don't think this is so much the metaphysical, as much as it is your own personal life, because I do feel as you have been learning about your own abilities and your abilities have been stripping these layers a way to get to know yourself even more. I do believe this is allowing you to reach out and go further, to go, but where else can I go? Where else can I do? Like these things you never thought were even possible, and now they are possible. And the last card I pulled for you is success. So don't have fear. A lot of fear is in there, but it's of the unknown. But trust as you push into the more in the unknown, you're going to have complete success, Keith. Okay? Complete success. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully it helps. Thank you. So true. Oh, I love that, Keith. I love that. I love that. I love when people are finding themselves. I really do. Okay, let's go here. Oh my God, Rez, you are next. Rez, you are next. I love this. I love this. I love this. Rez, you guys are making me. Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh my God, I was gonna pick this other deck, and all of a sudden it was like, nope. Have to pick this one. So we're going to go here and pick this one for Rez. Okay. Trudy, if I have time, I gotcha. I got you started, darling. I'm going to do my best here on because I'm not just live on my Facebook page. It makes it a little bit, I got time constraints on this. So, Rez, let's do this for you. I'm going to use the Sacred Destiny Oracle for you. Don't know why. I look back and I was like, oh, I was going to I was going to actually pull the Sacred Traveler, and I went, nope. You need this deck. So let's pull this. And the coolest thing, other than the Moon deck, Sacred Force, I've only used a few times. Sacred Destiny, I think I've used one other time. Oracle of the Seven Energies, I've only used a couple of times. So this is kind of cool. They're just having me all over the place with these cards, which is awesome. Okay, so let's do this for you, Rez. What is going on in your life? Ooh, fulfillment. I like this card because I don't think you're fulfilled yet. Not yet. I feel like you're moving towards it. Okay. I feel like this is what this card is about, is you're moving towards fulfillment. You're starting to put pieces together. You're starting to go, I need this and I need this and I need this to find, I want to say happiness or more of a prosperity. Okay. More of a prosperity. And Michelle, I'll try, darling, but I do feel like you're moving towards it. I think you're starting to strip things away. Okay. Like this doesn't make me happy. This doesn't make sense. That takes my energy away. That's not worth my time. And I think as you're pulling that away, you're finding out how fulfilled you already are, because I think a lot of things have been kind of shadowing some importance to you. Okay. Shadowing that. And I think as you're, stripping some of these things and or people out of your life, away from you, that fulfillment is starting to happen. And it's really strange because the next card I pulled was the Freedom card, which really goes with that fulfillment card. Why? Because as you notice all those wonderful things flying all around you, you find these things away, you're getting a sense of freedom. You're getting a sense of, wait a second, I don't need to put as much on my back as I've had on my back. Like, love you, God willing, love doing, love helping, love being there. But really, none of that stuff is serving me anymore. I feel like you started to help and started to do things for people. Why? Because honestly, it felt good. It felt good to help people. It felt good to do all this stuff. But I honestly feel as you've done this, you've went from this fulfilled you to, wait a second, you're not even grateful. And why am I still doing this stuff? Because I think part of this is you've lost that desire to do as much as you were. That's not a bad thing, because I think sometimes it's just kind of shifting the attitude and realizing that the things that you're going to continue to do are because it makes you feel good to do these things. Okay. So hopefully you're following track with that. You also got the Purity card in this deck. Isn't that incredible? Which also lets me know that you're stripping away. You're really getting to know you. You are really getting to the bare bones of you. I'm also wondering if the wolf is your spirit animal, your totem animal here, Raz. Just because when I look in those eyes, I'm like, holy shit. You notice one green eye, one blue eye, and just a purity of this. And I do feel as you're stripping this away and you're letting this stuff go, you really are finding yourself and you're going, damn, I'm a pretty in-depth, awesome gentleman at the end of the day. And I do like this card because the next card is a purification card that's going with that purity card. And it also makes me wonder if you're going to be doing some sort of a traveling, some sort of a journey. I don't know. Are you getting in Sean's tent? It's not a tent, but I'm wondering if you're going to be going in there and doing a sweat soon, just to kind of pull this all together and figure out exactly what it is, kind of that next part of your journey. And I like it because that also goes with healing of the chaos card that I just pulled, which is telling me that, you know what, through this journey, it is going to be a lot of healing. It's going to be a lot of going, wait a second. There's a sense of being lost in this journey, and you're starting to find yourself. You're starting to pull yourself back together, which I really kind of like. And it also shows me that, you know what, you are on that road to happiness, because this is a card I pulled. But it's, again, coming full circle when you look at this, because we're starting with stripping away for fulfillment. We're starting to strip things away. We're going in there. And where it's going to lead you to is that happiness. Because I do believe one day you're going to look at, you know what, you're going to look at your present job and say, you know what, I've loved being here. I love my time, but it's time for me to be happy. I've loved you in my life, but it's time for me to be happy. I've loved this and that, but it's time for me to be happy. And I'm done making everybody else happy, and you're going to start making yourself happy, which is in turn going to allow you to do more for a lot of other people. So don't feel like you're stripping things away and losing things and or people. You're stripping away so you can be more for yourself and more for other people. But again, it is a healing process, darling. You are just starting life. And that's what I'm hearing. So when I say that, it's just starting to live. You're just starting to go, oh, this is awesome. Because now I know what makes sense. Now I know why I'm here. Now I'm learning to live in the moment. Now you're going to have the world by the balls. That's the best way I can say it. But it's going to be in a good way, Raz. It's going to be in a good way. Enjoy this journey because it's incredible. It's truly incredible. So hopefully that makes sense to you, Raz. Glad I didn't listen to you and skip you. And I'm glad I took it and ran with it instead. Okay. So let's get at least Miss Princess Nye in here, because she has been waiting since 6:33. So let's get her in here. Oh my God, I'm pulling every deck I have. All of a sudden, what is up with this? I looked down, I'm like, I'm pulling this deck. Nope. Everybody, why is everybody wanting a different, everybody's energy is wanting a different deck tonight. And I'm okay with it. I don't mind pulling decks and doing this and doing that. Quite frankly, being all over the place, but we got this. I just feel like I need to put a couple of decks away, though. It's what I feel like. So, Princess Nye, let's get yours. Oh, thank you, Raz. I love you too, darling. So let's go to Princess Nye. Let's see what we got for her. Let's see how quick I can be, so I can try to get a couple more in here. I'm trying, guys. Although when I do more than one card, I like to let it flow. Oh, Princess Nye, you got some abilities going on? Or are they just starting? Or feel like you got some abilities, but I feel like they're just starting. Not sure if that makes sense to you. This ear is chronically clogged no matter what allergy medication I take. If anybody's got some healing or some secrets for unclogging this ear, it clogs. Don't know why. But all of a sudden it started to unclog with you. Not completely, but where I can hear a little bit. And it does that. But it's not completely unclogged, which tells me we got some abilities, but not quite allowing all of those to come in, all of those abilities, all that hearing to come in, and allowing things to happen. Okay, allowing things to kind of further, which also makes me wonder how advanced you are in things. Okay, but maybe not knowing how to put it all together at the end of the day. I just keep hearing, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is abilities or where it's at, Princess Nye, but I really feel like we got some lostness, some confusion going on. I do feel like this is within life. I don't know why, but I feel like it is just some confusion and whatnot going all over the place. Don't know why. Don't know what that's about, but I'm going to drop that one with you. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's go like this, okay? I love this card. It says the higher ground card, okay? But look at that. It's like like a little child fairy in a flower. And when I'm looking at that card, I do feel as if you're trying to elevate yourself. You're trying to pull yourself up. You're trying to bring yourself up here. And I do like that because it does tell me that you've been working on yourself. You've been working on yourself. You've been trying to change things, change attitudes, shift things, become just more of you. And the next card I pulled with that is amplifying your positive emotions. And I do feel like this part of this is flipping that. So I think you're in this process, and I do feel like you're starting to look at the bigger pictures of things. So when we're looking at the positive, it's not so much changing the emotions and changing the attitude as much as seeing bigger pictures and going, wait a second, where is this at? Where's this going from? But it is putting you in that place of allowing people to get to know you, allowing yourself to go, wait a second, I don't need to be so shielded. I don't need to be so covered or masked. It's okay for me to be who I am. It's okay for me to go out there and allow people into my life. You know what I mean? Which to me is pretty incredible. It just lets me know that you are really on this beautiful journey right now. Okay, this amazing journey right now, which to me it's awesome. And I think I'm getting kind of like a theme here, guys. I feel like everybody's in this growth process, which is awesome. And I like this because the next two cards I pulled for you were celebrating differences in the bountiful harvest. And when I'm looking at that, it is telling me that because you're letting borders down, you're letting boundaries down, you're looking at people as a whole, not individual, which tells me you've shifted into a larger world. I don't know, a larger world. And when I say that, I don't mean it as, oh my gosh, we're shifted to be worldwide. But a lot of times, you know what, we're born into our small little everything that's around us. We don't necessarily shift into that bigger, which is that bigger picture, those bigger possibilities, those things that go, wait a second, you know what? Things happen for a reason. Sometimes we just have to sit back and wait for what that reason is to allow all the dots to be connected for us to go, oh, I got this now. Okay. Just continue with this process, Princess Knight. Continue with the process. Allow this to keep formulating for yourself. And I kept hearing I need to pull one more card because the next card was the Infinite Blessings card, which to me is amazing because as you're joining and as you're moving into this, as you're shifting into all this, you're going to start seeing a lot more things coming to you, a lot more things, which also is going to take a lot of things off your plate that you're like, oh my gosh, things that might have been a little bit heavier, a little bit more negative. You're going to start seeing a lot more of the positive and moving forward in that. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense, Miss Princess Knight. I hope it does. I appreciate all of you guys. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you guys for showing up, listening to me banter. I do apologize because I ran out of time. But you know what? I won't be here next week, guys, but I will show up the week after this. And let's do more reading, see what happens, and have a lot of fun. Maybe I'll even jump on my own Facebook page one of these days or nights and start doing some live readings there just to kind of make up the difference. Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna hit the end credits, but gotta find them. And I will see you guys all soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.